Hi everyone, welcome back to What the FinTech Feel Good Show. What the FinTech is a news and information platform covering the latest FinTech development in Hong Kong, Singapore, China, and Asia. Join us every week for an engaging discussion with various tech leaders to discuss about entrepreneurships, customer experience, emerging technologies, and partnerships. Before starting this interview, feel free to share this interview with all your friends. And if you have any question, please write it on the comment sections. And today we have Allen from iPYGG. Hi Allen, how are
Hey,
you?
good to have me here, and thanks for the invitation.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah,
I follow your progress with iPig about a couple of last years. So I see the iOS and Android
yeah,
platforms. I saw like you have a lot of ratings, people like it. So
yeah,
it's great to have you here and discuss about the company.
yeah. Thanks for that. And I think like last year we launched in December.
Hmm.
We had the advertisement on Sogo TV, Lan Kwai Phone, and everywhere. This year we got to be top 20 on the App Store, the finance category. And I think like since this May to now, we have more than 10,000 users. So that's what I'm happy to see that.
It's great
Yeah,
to know that you have 10,000 users. Maybe
yeah,
before we start about the application and
yeah,
what you have developed since last year, we
yeah.
can have a quick introduction about you and why the name of the company is iPeg.
So as you know, like Piggy Bank, years ago, it's called PIG, PYGG.
Hmm.
So it's like made by clay, and also it's called a piggy bank. So that we want to make something that is a digital piggy bank. That's how iPick come from.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And can you share a bit more about your career before you become an entrepreneur?
Yeah. So previously, I was an investment consultant in Australia. And that after that, I came back to Hong Kong and being like a compliance specialist in HSBC
Hmm.
and Capco. So, but I find investment fintech would be the future trend, and also I got the passion in this industry. So I was thinking like I would be ready in the next 20 years, 30 years to be working on this. So I start my own thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
and you started in 2017, 2018, or you just start like a couple of months before starting the application?
I think like it was 2016,
Okay,
and been now 6 years already.
okay.
So I start the first startup, and it was Cyberport incubated.
Hmm.
And after that, I sold it, and then I start the second startup, iPick.
Okay.
Yeah,
What was the idea behind iPeg to start the company? How did you come with the idea? And did you have anything in your personal life who brings that idea to you? Or it was mostly like really rational, really based on your passion, or really based on some of the fact that you're investing some money?
yeah. I think like in this industry, or like in for our generation, generation Z, or like generation XY, like this. So we got different needs on the financial, and also and never taught us no one taught us how to manage our money. So that I want to make something up to uh, enhance our money management, and also how to invest properly with our wealth. Yeah,
And my question would be mostly, how did you start with the idea to go to, because your company is doing B2C
yeah,
and if I'm
yeah,
not mistaken,
yeah,
B2B as well.
yeah, yeah,
So did you come with the idea of B2C first or B2B first?
yeah,
And how did you develop the
yeah.
application and the different steps?
It was like a journey. In 2019, I got the opportunity to go to UK with Paul Chen and also Cyberport, FinTech delegates,
Oh yeah.
and it was fantastic. I got to know like UK open banking, open finance, the development, and I know it will be working in Hong Kong as well. Um, like open banking, I think like many of us heard it, FinTech 2025 and anything. But in Asia Pacific, the open banking was going slow. So I see the opportunity there. And that's why I start iPick
Mhm.
uh, in Hong Kong. So we have already connected 6 countries, 250 banks by different methods. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And if I'm a user, I don't know the application.
Mm.
Can you walk through with me what I will have to do on the first steps on this
Yeah.
application
Yeah.
and what I can do with it?
Yeah, basically, I would just ask our users as a question: how many different cards in your wallet,
Mhm.
like your Alipay or anything, Octopus, like so you have so many different financial accounts. So it's really hard for us to manage so many different accounts in one place, especially if you are from other countries. So that we help you to consolidate everything in one place, including Web3, NFT,
Mhm.
and some other digital assets. So that you can connect everything here, and also we will provide the financial solution for you to enhance your personal financial status. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Um, I saw like you mentioned 10,000 customers right now, and I also see that you are on the top 20, top 15 of the
Mm.
application on iOS and
Yeah.
Android,
Yeah.
Google Play.
Yeah.
How do you come for having like a good rate? How do you have like people coming to your application and after this putting like 5 stars, for example, or put some comment there?
Yeah, we actually keep doing like the social media, YouTube, having the influencer and also ASO App Store optimization, so that helping us to reach the target market. One more thing is in our app we got joy account, so that if you have a girlfriend or like if you have a boyfriend, so you can invite him to joining your budgeting.
Mhm.
So that is like a for marketing, and also you can invite your friends more up to for a maximum for four, so that if you we just keep working on that, so that people just inviting their friends to join the app. So it's one of our marketing to make it, and also it's good for our users to connect themselves to their partners, right? Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you have the categorization of the cost. You have like some idea for investment. You also
Yeah.
bring the data from crypto.
Yeah.
Um, do you see yourself developing that kind of ecosystems has been like something center for your application and for your customer to come back every day, or is it a way for you to connect with other partners like banks, insurance, crypto companies, NFT companies?
Yeah. So I think like so many people asking me, who are your competitors? Like, I is the banks your competitor, or like the insurance company, loan company your competitor? No, we are like a platform to make an ecosystem between the banks and also the users, so that the banks can using our platform to reach the target users, and also our AI technology can predict what users will do for their financial action and also decision, because we have already 14 million transaction in our database,
Okay.
so that we can cluster the users future financial decision and also action, to let the users know what your future would be, and also what uh, how to reduce the bad debt for the bank. So let's say a example. So what we will do in your future? Will you have a loan? Will you have an investment? Will you repay your loan? Will you not to repay, or like doing the refinancing? So when you just plug in your bank account and also financial information, we can already know what you will do in the future, so that we can just get the best customer to the banks, and also let the banks know their customer background.
Okay, and how do you do this exactly? Do you use the data to leverage on it? Did you have developed an algorithm,
Yeah.
or do you leverage on any tool or best practice you have seen on the market?
So I think like open banking, everyone's saying, hey, so there are so many companies doing so, and it's so um, so familiar to us, to her. Everything in one place, yeah. But the thing is, what we can do with the data behind. So as you know, the AI technology, or like machine learning, deep learning, all based on the data. So that or because we have already have the data now, so that we train the model and develop our own model to build the things to predict financial actions, and also doing the RPA, how to automate the things for our users. So that's what we do. Yeah.
Okay, okay. How the business model of your company works? Do you do it by subscription? Do you do it on a freemium license, for example, or do you have like some recommendation for best product? And do you have
Yeah. So basically, when you get into the app, you can just not to link up your bank if you concern your security and things. You can see it like a money tracker.
Mhm.
So if you just want to link up the bank, it's also free to link up for two banks. If you link up more than three, it will be charging you $20 per month.
Hong Kong dollars,
Yeah,
right?
Hong Kong dollar. Yeah.
So it's cheap. And do you have like some trend from your consumers you can see, like some profile of different consumer using your application? Can you share a bit more data or a bit more like the profiling that you can see on the app?
So for different kind of users, they got different needs. I believe that. So like what we target is like the young couples. That's what I mentioned about like the joint account, the budgeting, the things. So another part would be like the young people with university background, and also the young professionals. These are our target market. So in 2023, we will also launch a new app doing having the PB to do the high level wealth management. So that's what we will do in the future. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Coming back to this point of private banking,
Mm.
how does you and your company make a difference with big brands or like big banks or private banking in the industry? Are you mostly
Yeah.
partnering with them? Do you try to create some really tailor-made solution for the 8 hours individual?
So we will provide our basic app and also basic functions so that because like private banking always doing themselves by themselves. So uh, you the users could not know their financial account in different places. So that what we can provide is the open banking, collecting your worldwide assets in one place, and
Mhm.
also we can provide the assets management for them, doing the financing and also investment. So that's what we can do for the PB clients. On the other hand, we also are providing valuable solution for other countries' banks so that they can just use our app as a funnel, as the front end to reach the PB clients and provide a better user experience to the PB clients. Like investment method, how to allocate their assets in different funds, which percentage they should invest in the mutual fund or like this, right?
Okay, okay, okay. Tailor-made and personalized
Yeah,
investment solution.
personalized. Yeah.
Um, do you see like how can I say that? Some specific trends now with the COVID or like with the inflation we got recently, changing the habits of the consumer using your app?
So I think like in this economy growth or like the environment globally, it's not easy to make an investment in the market, and also it's tough. So what we can see is the needs of the loan is getting higher, and also what we will do is making the marketplace and also providing the robot advisory for the users. Because what we know about robot advisory, not only just maybe just about the investment, but what our robot advisory would be different is um, we will make the robot advisory in known in different financial products. So how the robot can enhance your whole financial status. That what we will focus on. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And you spoke about like future with private banking, right?
Yeah.
And next future is also open API in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
HKMA push for phase three and
Mm.
phase four right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We are the ultimate phase of going for open banking. What do you expect from this open banking for your company?
Yeah.
More collaboration with banks, more collaboration with other financial institutions.
Yeah. I think like making the ecosystem between the banks is, I think like stage one and stage two would be easy because we are driving the revenue for the banks to apply the product to showing the data in the market. It would be easy. But stage three and four, like we getting something from the banks, we getting the data so that banks need to standardize their transaction, their format. Well, that's why we have spent over 2.5 years to develop our own app and also the database and the AI and everything. So taking so long time. And also like several banks just wish me out how to standardize the things, the clean the data. And it would be a massive work for the bank to make it.
Mm.
So it would be the challenge in the market, but we will solve it out with our fintech solution and also how we clean the data like this. And uh, um, like um, sorry.
No worries. Take your time. No
Yeah.
worries.
I mean, for the fintech development for the banks, the open API, the open banking, it would be because it's regulated, right? So we need to make it so that um, I think we'll see how we can help the market and the banks to grow.
Okay, okay, I see. Um, do you face any change working with some of the big companies right now, like banks? If you go to them and you showcase what you have developed as a solution over the last 2.5 years, as you mentioned, do you feel like some resistance? Do you feel like some banks see you as a competitor, or do you see like banks want to embrace an entrepreneur like you and your platform to bring more revenue to them?
Indeed, in the past 2 years, we keep doing the fintech consultation for FI and also the banks, and we make different patent product and our own products with patents, including the auto saving and investment function, so that like the run up saving and micro investing in foreign market, like buying a lemon tea for $8, it will be run up to $10, and the $2 will be invested. So we got the patent in Hong Kong, and we also white label this to the banks so that we can collect and issue the debit card, credit card to make the things out. So that's what we are now working on that, and also for different FI, we provide different solution. Is tailor-made solution for them to enhance their product and also make new things out in the market to solve the pain points. Yeah.
Um, I saw like recently that your company is on the some of the ecosystem maps, some articles done by like other fintech website or
Mm.
magazines. Also see the name of your company for the next fintech week
Yeah.
on the competition. How do you leverage on Cyberport, Hong Kong STP, the fintech week to also reach out to maybe more customers, more partners, more ecosystem players?
Yeah. So I keep tracking the website of startmeup.com.
Okay.
uh, it helps a lot. And also like Science Park, uh, I'm incubated in Science Park now, and also I was incubated in Cyberport, so that they will still wish me up with the latest information in the market. So I would see like how to enhance the fintech the impact
Mhm.
to the industry and also the users. So we got a team to check it out. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you one question is about the market. You mentioned six market earlier
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So you are based in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Is your team also based in Hong Kong, or do you have a team overseas?
So now my team majorly in Hong Kong and also in Shenzhen.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And the market you are targeting?
So now we are in Hong Kong, SG,
Mhm.
and Vietnam, Philippines, Australia, and New Zealand.
Okay, okay. It's a bigger size of the world.
Yeah, because I'm back from Australia, so that and also we got an investor from Australia, startup boot camp. It was like a fantastic experience to join the accelerator there.
Okay, okay. Can you share a bit more about that experience joining the
Yeah,
accelerator there?
when we just first to apply that, if there were 30 thousands of the startup applying the accelerator, and finally we got to be top 20 and top 10. It was tough, like working 17 hours per day in 3 months in that accelerator, but we grow a lot in that period of time. And also we got connected with the Australian investor, the banks, and the ecosystem there. So last week I just went to Melbourne to reach them up and also get to know some bands, and it was like a fantastic experience to join somewhere like YC or like Startup Boot Camp. It would be like getting your exposure everywhere by them, and also of course you got some investment from there as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Quick question as well on this is, do you see any differences between like the way that banks operate in Hong Kong and in Australia? Are they more proactive in Australia or Hong Kong to collaborate with startup like yours?
Um, Australian the open banking is so the government would be scheming would be collecting all the information from the banks, and also there is a central bank or like this uh like the third party for provider to handle the data,
Hmm.
and then providing the data out just like Europe.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
because but there would be like some difference. But in Hong Kong would be because it's still being built,
Hmm.
right? We do not know what the future would be, but I think the ways now in Hong Kong would be still the banks would be providing the data through their own platform, just like BOC. They got their own platform for open API, so that I believe the stage 3 and 4 would be there as well. So the bank would be directly going to the third party like us, providing the API rather than uh, collaborating with centralized company like
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. It's great because you have the experience from Hong Kong, Singapore, but also like Australia and New Zealand. So I think it makes your experience really rich, and you become super knowledgeable on these differences, right?
Yeah, I'm just quite interested in that, and also I believe like open banking is just a start. Later on, it will be open finance,
Mm.
insurance, pension fund, and also in Singapore CPF, something like that. It will be all connected to the system. And after that, what we can do with this data, what solution we can provide, it will be a different story. But we are ahead on that. We are working on that, and we believe it will be the future how uh, personalized product, financial product would be. Yeah, because everyone would be different. Our aim, our wealth level, our risk preference. So everyone will be having a different financial product. How to reach the best financial product and tailor-made financial product, it would be quite important for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You also mentioned about Web3, NFT, crypto on your platforms. So you have like traditional financing product, like for traditional assets, and you have like new digital assets coming to the platforms. How do you come with the idea to include everything together? Because
Mm.
most of the platforms right now, they're like still traditional or they're like focusing on
Yeah.
crypto, but you do both of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So we do Web 2 and also Web 3 aggregation, including your NFT in Ethereum, and also Binance, Coinbase. We got them on boarded as well. So when we do crypto and also like the NFT, we got so many different accounts having different NFT. And sometimes it's hard to remember where my NFT is. And also, so that our platform can provide the aggregation for the users and then provide the floor price, what's the value of your NFT. We can show you immediately with the latest price as well. So with this data, we also onboard some NFT financing companies, so that if you have your assets, let's say NFT, you can do the financing as well. So it would be like easy to use, and also aggregate everything in one place, and also financing with your assets, not only Web 3 but also Web 2. If you want to do financing, it would be a nice place to manage all of your assets, including Web 2 and Web 3, and yeah, make the things out. And also the Web 2 and Web 3 financing company will come to us and onboard themselves as well.
Okay, this is a question I have also. I'm a bit curious. How do you collect the data? Do you just plug to some API of the biggest exchange, or do you collaborate directly closely with some of the NFT Web3 companies coming to you? And from there, you create a bridge between you and them, or they send you some data through.
You mean Web 3, right?
Yeah, yes.
So in Web 3, what we built is not API. We built on Ethereum, Etherscan,
Okay.
so that in Etherscan, when we get to know your address, we can get to know what assets you are holding.
Okay.
What assets you are holding, we can show it out directly without API.
Okay, interesting.
So another way to get your assets showing somewhere else. We are not moving your assets to our place. We are just showing
Mhm.
you your NFT in different places, and also let you know where your NFT is, and also the latest price. So yeah, we just go through the Ethereum, Etherscan, Polygon like this.
As you are one of the first movers to bring that experience of traditional finance and Web3, DeFi product and application on one app, do you see like some trend from your customers using just purely for the Web3, or like putting some information of their Web3 and the way they are looking at it?
I think like in this 3 years, 5 years, crypto, everyone knows it. Bitcoin, Ethereum from 100 to 60 thousands of the price. And everyone knows it. And also like NFT market in 2021, it grew a lot. So everyone would find, hey, how do I invest my money in that? How do I earn money from that? So I think like from this year, the price of crypto going drop, and also tough the
Mhm.
market, right? So I I think like this market Web three still doing like is in the initial space of the crypto market, but later on it will be so popular and also famous to how to utilize the NFT to do different things like membership, like buying like a discount on different market to get into the metaverse like this. So because everyone having that, we could not just look at the Web two market, the banks and the financial institution. We we want to make the things ahead of everyone, not just doing someone's who was doing the same things before. So we aggregate the referee as well, so to make everyone to love the product, because as you know the target market of the new the young users would be interested in crypto and NFT as well. So that's why we build the things for our users. Of course, we heard what our users say as their suggestion. We always talk to our users, so that's how we enhance our product to make a voting for our users to what functions they want in the futures, and also we make the functions out for them.
Quick question about this. So, how do you reach out to your consumers? Do you include them for iteration or A/B tastings?
Yeah, we manage our Discord, and we have some bots there. We make the events, and also we of course they wish be out by social media. We have influencer on our YouTube, and also we have thousands of the followers on the IG or
Mhm.
Instagram. So they would just reach me out from there. So if they just would like to discuss the things, they would just discuss during just on the Discord. So that's how we connected with our users.
Does your users become your best ambassador for your company? Like, I mean, like, sometimes like people like an application and they share it with their friends and they
Yeah,
they
yeah.
increase the reach of the company.
So, of course, I think like it would be the best thing every company wants, right?
Mhm.
Referring the app to the friends, the family to use it. That's why we have the function of the joint account, the budgeting one, to connect with your partners. And one more thing would be like in the future we will have our referral program as well to refer a friend and get some reward on that. But we are quite sensitive to the crypto
Mhm.
because we are working with the banks. So even in this session, I rarely talk about crypto. I just talk about the NFT, and I don't want to get messed with crypto, but what we do is NFT and also digital assets integration for our users. What we do is what our users want, and we make the best thing out in the market. Um, that's the best thing I heard from my users is, hey, Alan, you are doing the right thing for the users. You know what we need. So that's the best thing I heard from the users. So I'm proud of that. Yeah,
Congratulations for this. It's a
yeah,
good step.
yeah.
Um, we are almost at the end of this interview, so I would like to ask you if you have any piece of advice you would like to share with everyone watching this video or listening to this podcast.
I think like in fintech industry, so many people have heard that, and also they believe in the fintech industry. It would be so interesting to join, and also they they got some mystery on the industry.
Mhm.
Um, I think for the people who want to join fintech and also going through or like going to make something out in the fintech industry to open a business there, to confirm this is what you're passionate about. It's not just about the industry and do something you are really interested, not just about money, the
Mhm.
salary, right? I think it would be the tips for the um, newcomers to the fintech industry, and also um, it's because I have there would be like a fintech week in 2 to 3 weeks later, and there would be like the new joiners coming to the fintech week and see what they want to do in the future. Um, the best advice is find your passion and also insist in what we think in the first place. Yeah,
I think it's a good advice. Yeah,
yeah,
passion is strong. It's a strong motor to drive your career, right?
yeah. Exactly. Like the economy may not be so good in this 1 to 2 years, and it will be challenging to the industry as well. So having the insistence to what you want to do would be so important as well. Yeah.
What's next for you? You spoke about the company, but not about you.
So we will be going to other markets
Mhm.
uh, like Singapore and also Malaysia. Malaysia will be our one of the major market to go, and also Taiwan.
Mhm.
So you can see the markets I'm going to majorly like Chinese expat.
Okay,
So and also it's easier to do the localization, and also they got so many different accounts in different places, so that's what we can do for them. And one more thing would be like the fintech consultation for the banks to make the fintech development as well. Yeah.
interesting. And where people can learn more about you or reach out to you?
So just reach me out through LinkedIn.
Okay.
It would be always my pleasure to be connected. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for today. It was great to have you here and learn more about iPeg. And
Yeah.
wish you the best for the new next steps for
Yeah.
private banking and increasing your range on Malaysia and other markets.
Yeah. Thanks for the invitation.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Thank you very much for watching this video or listening to this podcast. I will see you next week with another tech leader here in my studio. And please feel free to share this video or podcast with everyone. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.